I now call the Home Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With your permission, I would like to make a statement on the horrific events that took place on the East Coast mainline on Saturday evening. I am sure I speak for everyone in this House when I say that my thoughts today are first and foremost with the victims, with their family and their friends, and all those who experienced this terrifying attack. My deepest thanks go to the emergency services, the British Transport Police, Cambridgeshire Police, Cambridgeshire Fire and Rescue and the East of England Ambulance Service. The speed of their response, as well as their skill and professionalism, were exemplary. I would also like to pay tribute to the breathtaking bravery of those on the train itself, including the heroic acts of the passengers and train crew who intercepted the attacker. I would like to draw particular attention to one member of the onboard crew who ran towards danger, confronting the attacker for a sustained period of time and stopped his advance through the train. He put himself in harm's way, suffered grievous injuries as a result, and remains in hospital today in a critical but stable condition. On Saturday, he went to work to do his job. Today, he is a hero and forever will be. Mr. Speaker, there is now a live investigation into what happened on Saturday night and the events that led up to it. I am therefore limited in what I can say today without putting successful prosecution at risk, and I am sure that all here agree that there must be one priority right now, and that is bringing the person who committed this horrific crime to justice. However, I will share what facts I can. At 7:42 p.m. on Saturday evening, police were contacted about an incident on a train travelling from Doncaster to London, with reports of several stabbings on board. The quick thinking of the driver saw the train diverted to Huntingdon Station. Within 8 minutes of the first 999 call, police had boarded the train and brought the attack to an end. 10 people were taken to hospital by the ambulance services, 8 of whom had life-threatening injuries. A further individual later self-presented at the hospital. 3 people have now been discharged, whilst 8 remain in hospital. I know that everyone in this House wishes them the swiftest and fullest recoveries possible. And I would like to thank the staff at Cambridge University Hospital for their life-saving care. I can confirm, as was reported over the weekend, that Operation Plato, the National Police identifier for a terrorist attack, was declared. However, it was rescinded once the incident had been contained. The British Transport Police remain the lead force in this investigation. They stated yesterday that while counter-terrorism policing were initially involved, they have found, and I quote, nothing to suggest that this was a terrorist incident. At the scene, the police made 2 arrests. Since then, 1 man has been released who we now know was not involved. As of this morning, the other, one Anthony Williams, has been charged. In relation to the events in Huntingdon, he has been charged with 10 counts of attempted murder, 1 count of possession of a knife, and 1 of actual bodily harm. He has also been charged with a further count of attempted murder and possession of a bladed article in relation to events on a Docklands Light Railway train in the early hours of Saturday morning at London's pontoon dock. Madam Deputy Speaker, the thoughts of the whole House are today with the victims of this horrific crime, their families and their friends, and all affected by what happened on Saturday night. The sickening act of the man who committed this crime was the very worst of humanity. But the actions of those who responded, who ran towards danger to save the lives of people they did not know, was the very best of us. I know we all share in paying tribute to their extraordinary bravery today, and I commend this statement to the House.